I'm sorry. I didn't think it would do that.
All right. I'm willing to try it one more time. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm gonna stand behind you and see if there's backblast. Let's see.
There we go. Guy in front of the car, check. I am locked on. Top-down attack when you are ready.
Fire. Uh-huh. Nice.
Did you get bowled over?
Yeah, he's...
Nope.
No, but he did. He turned into spaghetti. Is that people on the road?
That is people on the road. Let me initiate. It's a 4-person patrol walking away from us.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, I make it at 96 meters.
I am targeting the second in line when you're ready.
Fire.
Fire.
Uh-huh. Oh. Effective.
That's got a bigger splash than I thought.
Oh, hey, there's a guy way up there. I just shot him in the head.
Oh, nifty.
Yeah, he was...
guard post up there.
Yeah, I just zip right in the brain. If you want to see Mr. Texas Gunsmith rant, I can give an impromptu one on that whole notion of accuracy that so many people hold like dear. Because people compare like apples to onions in accuracy. Because as you know, most military spec M16s are like 2 to 3 MOA. And most military spec AK-47s are like 2 to 3 MOA. But, you know, that's with nothing moving on a ransom rest and everything else. Mobility and warfare, all these other things, you know, how calm is the shooter, volume of fire, damage to the weapon, all these other things add serious modifiers. That's where ergonomics, like in the AR-M16 world, certainly helps. Certainly helps a lot. But a lot of people make these really false equivalencies to accuracy, like, oh, nice. That was almost into the ground. Cool.
Oh, it was almost into the ground?
No, the animation from my end showed the missile dip down before it augured up. So I was just like, oh. So that's why I froze there for a moment.
Fair enough.
It's just like, danger. So a lot of people make these incredibly false equivalencies when it comes down to guns, but typically you'll find that AR-15/M16 and derivatives are a lot more accurate because 1, the person has accessorized them to their stance, shooting technique, and comfort, and 2, they have a lot of practice time in them. If you train with an AK, you will be just as accurate, but with far fewer accessories, so a lot less satisfaction in that kind of collector Lego thing, you know, because AK accessories are all parts fit some, get a hammer. I know some people who are like, oh, the M16's not accurate on these ranges, and you find out they're shooting at like 800 meters, and I'm like, yeah, the bullet's falling out of the air, it's tiny at that point.
It's transitioned back to subsonic.
Right, and at which point it's falling out of the sky. It's not doing a good job anymore as a bullet. But there's also a lot of people who think that if they have green tip, they'll be able to be, you know, match grade accurate compared to a 308 platform. But no, more capacity, more bullet, faster go. You can make things go faster further, even though the initial 5.56 is screaming out of the barrel. It loses it quick because of it being a very light bullet and wind being a bit abrasive. Oh, there's a guy. There was a guy. I know some people in the M14 crowd who are all about saying that, oh yeah, you know, the M14s are so accurate, that's why they use it in a national match and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just going to point out that national match rifles are some of the most fragile things in the world in terms of maintaining their accuracy. You can't even fully break them down till the end of season to clean them properly.
Yeah.
Everything has to stay bedded.
You have to rebed them. And
yeah.
Then, yeah.
Everything has to stay exactly as it is. And you have to basically clean the interior of that barrel and everything very gently to not unseat a single thing. Because when you pursue accuracy, you start to lose a lot of other things like reliability and, well, especially when it comes to long-range accuracy. You can easily erode things or damage things when you don't mean to. And that's a pain in the ass. That's why I try to tell people you can do whatever you want to your rifle, but good enough is good enough. I know there's some people who are like, I need to push all 10 bullets through a dime at 1,000 yards, and I'm like, you will never ever have to do that, ever.
If that's what you want to do, then buy the best bolt rifle that you can.
Sure.
And be prepared to put more than you spent on the rifle into upgrades.
Well, true. The way I see things is you end up with the M16 and AR-15 family is a lot like the Chevy Nova.
It might be worth our time to go lay on this hill.
But it's a lot like the Chevy Nova. There's a million clubs that collect it. There's a million aftermarket companies. You can get it in any color you want, any engine style you want. There's things that have been turned into lowriders, convertibles, and hell, even some rather blisteringly fast drag racers. And it's all easy to do. Wrench on, wrench off, full GM parts support. Oh, I just got murdered. I was about to reload and put one on him. Turns out just casually talking about firearms while throwing grenades at the enemy is not tactical.
Problem solved.
That's great. But yeah, like I'm one of these guys that think the true magic of the AR-15 M16 versus AK debate is to find something that combines their strengths. I'm in the middle crowd. Go Galil. What's wrong with Galil? Do you not like milled steel? Is it not good enough for you?
No, it's just heavy and a dead-end design.
Everything's a dead-end design. Humanity's a dead-end design. Oh.
We knew before we landed that this mission was a bust. You know, you could pull that shit back in the 70s, like, oh god, the hostages were moved before we ever launched. But we got smartphones now, brother. We could have just flown away on that helicopter.
So now we have to do the next one, which is count. Oh. How could you?
I didn't know that would work. You just come back?
No. All right, let's go. Let's go raid a convoy.
This is my run speed.
How many things are you carrying? What happened?
I'm carrying 7 javelin tubes.
All right, so you're pretty much the Saint Javelin meme. I died.
You died? I died.
Oh god. Alright, so lessons learned. I know what I'll do.
I know what I'm doing.
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 You know what you're doing, I know what I'm doing.
I'm getting my equipment right now. Yeah. That's what I'll do.
You know, I would, but you can't put optics on it.
I don't need none of them damn optics. I am the optics. Eyes are fine.
I've got 4,600 rounds of ammunition on me.
Hell yeah. Alright. Remember, this is a stealth operation. I think it broke.
I believe it did as well. I am using the PSG-1 as the closest I can figure to a G3.
It mended itself.
Oh.
Guess what I did?
Waited?
I turned off OBS. And it kicked you out.
No, I'd already exited.
Huh. Well, I need backup right now.
Oh no!
What?
I'm parachuting in.
What?
I'm below you.
Oh no.
Oh god, I'm so heavy I can't walk. Because I expected to be fighting from the helicopter and lessen my ammo load. Here's the good news though, they won't be expecting me on foot.
All right, the minigun's empty. On this side.
So what do they want us to do with the squirters then?
I don't know.
Neither of us can walk. We're so overburdened by ammunition.
Oh god. I got moitered.
Oh shit, he was on the road just to my right.
Alright, one more time. We got this. The PKM Gambit maybe wasn't the smartest thing I came up with.
You know what we need?
Fortunate Son.
No, we need thermals in this game.
Please don't crush the drones. Their markup is ridiculous these days. I brought a C7 rifle. I'm just gonna, JTF2 this shit.
Are you gonna hop on the other gun?
No, you hop on this one. I got the, I got what I need. And let me get a judge on range here. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? So the grenades from the helicopter don't work because they just get whipped way out of your hands.
Yeah, imagine that. It's almost like there's, 4,000 pounds of downforce coming out of those rotors. I'm still just alarmed that they are letting a single two-person team do this mission.
Surprised they already called in the cruise missile.
Regardless of our outcome here, this town's getting leveled by tomahawks.
Yeah, we're just to say, oh, we sent in a team, right? I brought the UMP because I'm weird.
And not because it's light of weight?
No, I just did it because I was like, I need a break. Oh god, they're shooting at me.
Are they now?
Oh god, I grabbed the wrong gun. I grabbed the C7, which I'm completely empty on.
Well, you do know that all these dead guys out here have magazines for that C7, right? This doesn't look like a very productive farm to me.
No. Mostly it seems to grow assholes. Oh god. There are numerous of them up there. They should have brought rockets. You got one of them. You're shooting right in the right place to get another one. But you got him too.
Is this farm 2 or is this just the neighbors?
Oh. Did we just the neighbors?
I think we just did the neighbors, yeah. Did the whole fucking neighbors.
Our next mission is called Seaside Scuffle. Larry Smith has not released any new messages, so we don't know exactly what they are up to. The peacekeepers could be trying to sell the nuke back to Russia, or worse. I don't think you could really blackmail or sell a nuke back to a country and they would just bring cash. I think they would bring, like, Vimpel Alpha. You know what? I'll make my Australian fans happy. I'll take the AUG. Surprisingly, not a huge fan base of this thing in the U.S.
Have you shot one?
I have. I know that they're not ideal.
They're fine. I had a friend who wanted an AUG forever. Like 10 years he talked about it. He finally bought one.
Uh-huh.
A couple weeks later he's like, hey, you should come shoot my AUG. I was like, yeah, okay. So I go over there and I put a magazine through it. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And he goes, you don't know how disappointed I was to say the same thing after 10 years of waiting.
Yeah. Remember, they have the nuke. They could be selling it back to Moscow. This is such a Tom Clancy thing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's
and again, if they sell it back to Russia, that's still a victory, right?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
Russia gets their nuke back. We no longer have unsecured nuclear weapons on the continent. How many spare tubes are you carrying for that thing?
4 or 5. I'm looking into the. Oh, I see some. I see a guy.
Okay, I'm in your back blast area. Fire away.
Hold on. He doesn't see it, but he will.
The top-down attack. It's sneaky.
Yeah, it sure is. There we go.
Oh, there's 2 guys in ghillie suits in the back of that. Not anymore.
I love how they're just casually walking around. They're like, show no fear. There's one out in the street. Standby seeker on.
Oh, there is one. There's two people concerned enough about this that they're crawling now.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Where are the crawlers? I intend to rain down on them.
The northernmost building.
Oh.
There's one inside the building and one behind it. Oh, yeah.
We're special forces. Oh, there's a guy out in the open. Imagine, you know, snipers have that one shot, one kill patch.
Mm-hmm.
I want one of those with a javelin on it. So far. There's a guy laying down on the riverbank. I think he's just tired.
Wouldn't you be?
No, now he's cheeky breaking forward. Got him. All right.
I mean, they're getting hit with like a 300 decibel explosion every 10 seconds.
All right, I'm out of ammo, so I've dropped it. Let's go into the town. I'm gonna have some AUG fanboy explaining why we can't have nice things and why the AUG is the best. And they're gonna talk about the Austere program and all the other stuff and how it's so great. And I'll just be like, I understand it's cool to be able to like swap barrels very quickly on a rifle, but why else should I love it? I mean, they are robust. They're very reliable systems. They can take a lot of abuse. But, I mean, if you're gonna get... Alright, let's have that discussion. You have to have a bullpup. What's it gonna be?
Have to have a bullpup.
Tavor.
That's the boring but smart solution. Yes.
I'm going with boring but smart. I've taken so many of those apart, and I'm like, this is good. This is idiot-proof.
You know, I've got a manual for the EM2 on my shelf.
Oh my god.
Fun choice.
Be like, Tex, the spring broke. Can you forge one?
You did not say that I had to keep it running.
Oh, so you'd be that guy at the gun range with the rising machine gun. I was at the gun range with my Thompson, and I walk in, and there's a guy acting all fucking proud because he has a rising machine gun, which has a firing rate because none of them work right, which was the problem why they weren't widely adopted. None of them worked right, and so after like 50 years of neglect of a poor design already, you end up with this firing rate that sounds like grandma running the sewing machine. Thunk, 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 you know. And he's standing there looking all tough, you know, he's got all of his, like Black Rifle Coffee Company gear on and shit. And he's trying to look cool, and he's taking pictures at the same time. He's doing the Instagram posts as he's shooting it. I took the booth next to him and then mag dumped the 50-round drum, and he left. One must assert Thompson dominance. The Navy is tracking a boat. They escaped on a boat. Oh, alright. Continue airing out locals. Yeah, this certainly has a lot of vibes of the old Tom Clancy. Pre-9/11 Tom Clancy, you know?
Yes.
Where everything was... A hyper-Russian nationalist has plotted to blackmail so-and-so to start World War III so they can inherit a diamond mine or something. Jack Ryan is back, and now he's the president's president. In double president.
You could tell that he was hearing like current events on the news, and he was like, I bet Jack Ryan could solve that problem.
Whoa, that guy turned into Slenderman.
Now, truck did make it out of the base.
That's right. Oh my god, I got shot.
Oh god, I think that was me. Sorry.
Oh no.
Alright, you're up, they see you.
Oh my god, there's a million of them. Oh my god.
Well, that's one way to solve that problem, I guess. I'm down again. Who the fuck even got me?
I don't know, but I just blew another guy into the spaghetti dimension. I still have the Steyr AUG. And I can take this Makarov. Hell yeah. I want an inferior PPK.
It's only inferior in every way that counts.
It's just one of those things where Okay, so I was speaking with some other gunsmiths.
What if we filled a PPK with sand?
Well, we were speaking. No, that would actually polish itself out.
Eventually.
Yeah. So a few gunsmiths and I were talking about how people become really good gunsmiths, going from like average to really good. And that step is where you're like usually fabricating parts for shit that doesn't exist anymore. You know, that's usually a clear signifier. But one of the things that we realize is it just comes down to that extra 10%. That extra 10% of care is like really what matters. And so I said that would explain the, you know, the Makarov, the TT-30, the Nagant pistol. All of those things are devoid of that 10%. In fact, it's minus 10% because it's called get it done. We measure output by weight.
Yeah.
I just shot you because you were shooting at me.
Yeah. You were wearing a camouflage that looks distinctly bad guyish.
That's not nice. I chose this because it stood out to my eyes.
The problem is it looks like Green Flannel Guy.
Oh.
We've shot a couple versions of Green Flannel Guy already.
I use the Makarov for its intended purpose. Silencing dissidents. I had a realization about the movie Avatar. I'd had a little bit of insomnia. And in my insomnia, I was, thinking about why the movie Avatar, while it was so visually gorgeous and amazing, why could I not remember any of the movie, right? I was wondering, like, why it never stood to me. Was the story empty? Was it just, brain rot? What was the reason? And I realized that my brain looked at that movie and said, this is what happens if there was movie making, like filmmaking, as a process was condensed down to the positive function.
Fuck, that's you.
Yes. Was condensed
you
down.
You move like an NPC. You bounce all over the place.
Wow. That's mean. So
at least this time I recognized it was you as I pulled the trigger.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, where the fuck did that helicopter come from?
I don't know. But I realized that if you had taken all of filmmaking, like all of the ability to make film, and you put all of its processes and functions onto a giant, like, Casio keyboard, right?
Okay.
Avatar is what would happen if you hit the demo button. It just says loading now.
Oh, I made it to the next one.
There's
no guns in the gun room, though, so...
Yeah, I think it's broken.
Maybe things aren't as peachy as I thought they were?
I'll have to read. I can hear you shooting. It says loading. I can hear you shooting.
Well, let me go see if you're, like, invisible in the briefing room, then.
I'm gonna have to control alt delete. Oh my god, guys, why? Why have you done this? We're probably the first 50 people to play this online.
Well, I know where I'll go, baby, when I die. I know where I'm gonna spend my afterlife when I die. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Well, it's sweeter than heaven, harder than hell in Toho, no Nevada, where my soul will dwell when I die. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Some people think the afterlife is lonely. But if my spirit dwells in the place that I love the most, I'll be a happy clown ghost. Some clowns wanna haunt a big top show or get together living in a dark carnival, but not me. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. And if I catch your ass sleeping in room 222, I'm gonna walk right through the wall and scare the shit out of you when I die. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Some people think the afterlife is lonely. dwells in the place that I love the most. I'll be a happy clown ghost. You can find me there 7 nights a week, creeping up on sleeping truckers in the dirty sheets. When I die, I'll be at the Clown Motel. Haunt the Clown Motel.
Haunt the Clown Motel.
Haunt the Clown Motel.
Haunt the Clown Motel.
Haunt the Clown Motel. Gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Haunt the Clown Motel.
Haunt the Clown Motel.
Haunt the Clown Motel.
Haunt the Clown Motel.
Haunt the Clown